Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this match between the Chennai Carvers and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Mike. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. It's a perfect day for cricket, absolutely no doubt about that. Not a cloud in the sky.
Brilliant work there from David Gower. We go out to the middle now, big decision coming up.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Yep. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Nicely played.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Narain, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep. Great shot through the gap.
Bowler, bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. A well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep, picks the gap perfectly.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. The Super Kings are 23 for none. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Immaculate timing there.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for two. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
Nice shot.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Right out of the middle.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Ferguson is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there. Times it nicely.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them. Super shot that.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Nice shot, runs possible.
Waiting.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
End of the over. The Super Kings are 81 for none.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches that to the boundary.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Perfectly timed.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust. Waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
Yep.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed and 4 runs.
Narayan back on now. Got right in behind it.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yep.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Ferguson from the south end.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
Misses everything.
Ferguson with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch. Was able to leave the ball comfortably. And that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Win on. Go!
Chance.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
The batsman brings up their half-century.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yep.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep, yep. Bowler!
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
130 for none.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Super piece of timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep. Ballers.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, confidence is high out in the middle.
Yep, yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Wait.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky. Well, he took all the pace off it. The response was good, actually. It was met very solidly with a very straight bat.
End of the over. 3 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 154 for none. There'll be runs here.
Yep. What are they?
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Into the gap. Nice shot.
This innings continues to build momentum, well and truly closing in on the century now.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Solid defence, very compact.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Fall through the offside, easy as you like.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot. 10 runs added there. The Super Kings are 180 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait on.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Yep.
The batsman brings up their century.
They have well and truly hammered this attack today to all parts. A brilliant innings at well over a run a ball.
Yep.
Bowler.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
186 for none.
Good bit of timing there.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Power and precision in that shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary. Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Missed out the last innings. Can they get to the 100 this time?
Wait there. No!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait. No!
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
11 runs added there. The Super Kings are 197 for none.
No interest in that one from the batter. Southey will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Wait there. No, no, no.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Yeah. Yes, keeper, keeper.
And the 200-run partnership up for these two batsmen.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper. A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep. No, no, no.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Yeah.
They'll get at least one.
Yep.
The batsman that brings up their century.
A century full of brilliance. They've been so composed right from ball one.
Wait there. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Good shot, it's found the gap.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Southey from the south end.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Wait there. Yep.
The risk isn't worth it for just a single. In the end, a good decision by the batters.
Misses everything.
Southey with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward, looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Yep.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Timed that brilliantly.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Ryan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected. Narayan with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep. Ball is in.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Super piece of timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
14 runs added there. The Super Kings are 252 for none. And that's the end of the innings. The Knight Riders have been set a target of 253 runs. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Well placed, should get a single.
Keeper.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for two.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Poor shot, really lucky.
That was just a coat of paint away from hitting the wickets. Great bowling, deserved better.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are 11 for none. Going with spin now.
Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Massive edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Good return, back from the deep.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Wait.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
3 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 14 for none.
Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. It mightn't get to the boundary. Should at least get a couple.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Wait there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep, yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Got to get the length right, the line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4. Misjudged that throw, and the batters survived what would have been a certain run out.
That's the end of a very good over. Good pressure being put on the batters. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Really good shot there. A couple on offer here. Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
That's the over. The Knight Riders are 30 for none.
30 for none.
Edged, unplayable.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Waiting. Yep.
10 runs added there. The Knight Riders are 40 for none.
Right there.
Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep, yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Russell shakes their head. It was there to hit. Couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure there'll be some big fielding changes coming. 3 extra fielders are now allowed outside the circle. Ali into the attack now from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Wait there.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Yep.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Good shot. Found the gap.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Wait there.
Russell shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. The Night Riders are 59 for none.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Change of bowling. The finger spinner is coming on to bowl.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Power and precision in that shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Night Riders are 65 for none. Ali from the north end.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Doesn't beat the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
waiting.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great shot. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Could that be out? Looks so.
They will receive now the warmest of receptions from this crowd for a supreme display of batting.
Now Ryan won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Taken. A really good one too.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Big edge! Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
5 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 78 for 2. Bowler is confident on this one. Oh my, that's racing away. Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Yep. Yep.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
83 for 2. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Yep.
Strong appeal. The Super Kings having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Line and length is spot on. Just managed to get outside the line. That'll be not out. Just as we suspected, it's missing the lot.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Wait on. Yep.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yeah.
Chance to run two.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Didn't hit that well, very late in playing the shot.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
There'll be runs here.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Stokes, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well placed. Should get a single. Bowled, disturbs the furniture.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled. Start to get your first runs.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
95 for 4. Change of bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Wait there. Wait. Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
they'll get at least one.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Yep.
Edged.
Keepers.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think. A couple on offer here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Edged it. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nicer, slower delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Stokes doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. That's off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Edged. Unplayable. Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Stokes from the north end. Huge edge. Misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
At number 6 for the Kolkata Kits.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Good catch. Out.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Over. The Knight Riders are 130 for 6.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for 1.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Yep. Yes.
A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. Ali, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
on.
Simple as you like. Didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in the over.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Massive edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yeah.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 141 for 7.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Yeah, yeah.
Really good shot there.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keep us in.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Lovely bowling.
Nice bowling.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Ferguson, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Ferguson gets off the mark.
Yes.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
With the completion of that over, there will need to be some considerable risks now from the batters.
That's a fantastic win. Maybe a bit closer than they would have hoped, but a win's a win, and they rightfully celebrate.